Welcome back. Let us look at the setting up of the environment for PHP code. So let's look at the PHP installation software and the types of installation stack. So let's talk about the stack in PHP. Now, when we say stack is the combination of individual components or software. I repeat, when we say stack means the combination of individual components or software. Now, for PHP has a lot of stack. So let us take a look at some of the stack in PHP. The first stack is the LAMP stack. The LAMP stack actually comprises of Linux, Apache, MySQL, and PHP. So the L letter in that LAMP means Linux. The A means Apache. The M means MySQL, while the P means PHP. So where Linux is the operating system, Apache is the server, MySQL is the database, then PHP is the scripting language. So LAMP is one of the stack in PHP. So if you are running on a Linux machine, you are using what is called the LAMP stack. So let's talk about the second stack, which is the map stack. M there stands for Mac. A stands for Apache, M stands for MySQL, P stands for PHP. Where Mac is the operating system, Apache is the server, MySQL is the database, and PHP is the scripting language. So if you are running on a Mac operating system and you are working on PHP, it means you are on the map stack. We'll move to the next stack, which is the WAMP. The WAMP there, W there means Windows, A Apache, M MySQL, P PHP. Where Windows is the operating system, A Apache is the server, MySQL is the database, then PHP is the scripting language. So if you are running on a Windows operating system, you are said to be running the WAMP stack. So let's look at the types of installation software. We've talked about the stack, so let's talk about the software. We have numerous installation software for PHP. We have the ARMS. The ARMS actually support all the stack. I repeat, the ARMS actually support all the stacks. And when we say stack, we talk about the LAMP, the map, the WAMP. So map, this is different from the map stack. It supports Windows and Mac operating system. So the map installation software supports Windows and Mac operating system. Then XAMPP, which you are all familiar with. XAMPP uses the MariaDB. It supports all the stack. So XAMPP supports any stack. It supports the LAMP stack, the map stack, and the WAMP stack. The WAMP, which you are also familiar with, WAMP only supports Windows operating system. So you can see the installation software. So if you have a WAMP server, you know it's going to only support Windows. If you are running on the XAMPP server, you know it will support all the stack, both Windows, both Linux, both Mac operating system. So I hope you get that explanation right. So the next one is the IDE. Let's talk about the IDE, the code editor versus the IDE. Now, many of us always confuse code editor and IDE. We use them both interchangeably or interwoven. Now, let me break it down for you. When we say code editor do not debug or signal error when used. I repeat, when you say I'm using a code editor, it means your environment there do not debug or signal error. Example of code editors are the Notepad. For many of us, when we started programming, we're using the Notepad at one point. Notepad do not signal error or debug. So look at the IDE, which we have been using and which we're going to keep using. The IDE does the opposite. The IDE can help you to debug, can help you signal error. Examples of IDE are the PHP Storm, the VS Code, which I'm going to use in this class, the brackets, and many more IDEs. So when I say IDE, I'm referring to what some of you call Visual Studio Code, your Visual Studio Code, your PHP Storm, the bracket, the Atom, and the rest. So the code editor are just the Notepad. So I believe you now understood the concept of code editor and IDE. So we're going to stop here now. I'll see you in the next class. Thank you.